chasing him the times.
He that loveth his son will chastise. He's a son. You can't do this, so I'm gonna have to spank you for this. He said, "This is why I'm doing it, because I told you don't do that." He said, and you have to pop him hard. You gonna have to do it. Amen. See, because this is God's way. See, we got to go God's way.
Amen.
See, don't nobody know more about our child than God. You want a good child? Train him the Bible way. You want one that's gonna give him trouble? Let him don't go to church. Don't teach him that. Don't let him say. Don't let him pray at night. Don't let him do anything. Just let him go his way. You're going to have trouble. Amen. You have to put up your house. He's going to be getting in trouble. You're going to have to get him out of jail. He's going to go to prison because you ain't got nothing in it. Even if nothing is not in us, grown people, we'll go the wrong way. So you know the child got to have something. Who's going to put it in? The parents going to put it in. Amen. So if you spare the rod, amen. You don't want to spare it. You want to use it when you have to use it. Listen. And listen. You don't want to do it, you're going to pay for it. You're going to have to use all of God's word. If it says love your children, you have to love your children. If it says spank your children or pop your children, you're going to have to do that too. Any part of the word you leave off, you're going to pay for it. Proverbs 22:15. Let's see what it says. Proverbs 22:15. Proverbs, everybody turn please. It's in your Bible too. See, if you're the grandmother and don't even have no children, I want you to get this teaching and this learning from God's word, so when your children, grandchildren do come around and say, listen, that ain't the way we act here. And say, your mother should let you be acting like that. So listen, we need to know the truth. Something ever happened to the mother. So, well, you know what my grandmother told me. And so what my grandmother told me, I'm going to tell it to my children. Amen. Proverbs 22:15. What is that?
Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child.
Wait a minute. Is everybody got it? You got to say amen.
Amen.
All right. Foolish is bound up in the heart of a child. He's supposed to act up, because that's in him. He come in as a child. He ain't grown. That's in him. That's supposed to be in him. He said, foolish is bound up in the heart of a child. Read.
But the rod of correction shall drive it far from him.
Yes, he said the rod of correction will drive it far from him. In other words, if you pop him, or whip him with a switch, when he need pop and hit him with a switch, he said it will drive it far from him. Let me say it like this. If my child cut up every Sunday, since I give him a whipping like I supposed to, he would just cut up now every 6 months, because the rod of correction will drive it far from him. That fool will begin to get out of him.
Amen.
He'll begin to leave it. See, this is what the scripture said. Amen. I know when I take my boy to church, Billy and Jane, you know what? I just have to get on him. And I'm going to tell you something. Don't nobody know much about the words of God, because the word is God. Listen, my baby boy, I didn't whoop him sometime, and I should have whipped him. And you know what? I could tell it. Jane told her they was all right because we whipped them. But Bill, he would be mumbling something when I could tell. I don't know what he said, but he would be mumbling something. I said, boy, what are you saying? He'd walk on out. See? When I lighten up with my switch, when I lighten up with my hand, seeing that evil got back in him. He started mumbling, so I couldn't tell what to say. But listen, the other boy, they didn't do that because we didn't lighten up. But listen, if you ever leave God's word, you in big trouble.
Amen.
Listen, don't children get it. Listen, don't children, listen. You said, don't you get in caught with those boys, so those boys get in trouble every week. They said, Mama ain't did nothing but talk. She ain't nothing but a bag over here. So all she did talk. She ain't, Mama ain't gonna hit me. Mama ain't gonna do that. He get in caught with them boys. They go down that road. They get in a wreck. They get all hurt up and all broke up. And the only thing you had to do is do what the scripture said. Just pop them and spank one time hard. So Mama said, we not to go there. So I know what Mama will do. And because Mama half did it, so I'm not going to do it. So you all can go on, but you're going by yourself. So you ain't taking me with you. See, but listen, if there don't be no law, if there is no order, then everything goes. Amen. So we must train our children. It's like I heard Mr. Travis say one time, say, if there's no speed sign on the road, you can run fast as you want to. They need to listen. There need to be order in your house. Them children need to know what's right and what's wrong. See, you can't be getting in the car with those children. You can't be, so all they do is drink. You got to tell your children who to stay away from. They don't know. They just got here. You already know. You done seen them in jail and out of jail. You done seen people lose their houses trying to get enough money for the lawyer, to get the children out of jail. And I'm going to tell you, the lawyers done got greedy. They know you love your children. That's why we can take this case for $100,000. If you ain't got it, you put your house up. Your house don't need to go nowhere. You need to use your hands just like God said. You keep your house. Just train your children like I said and be happy and live this life. Listen, we must go God's way to have good children. Now we must go God's way or we're going to pay the penalty. Read that verse over. Proverbs 22:15.
Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child.
Foolish. I didn't tell Jesus to say that. Jesus said this before I got here. The word is written for me and you. He said foolishness is bound up in the heart of a child. He's supposed to act like he had. He said, but the rod of correction will drive it far from him. Amen. So if I act up every week, and you pop me when I come to church, and you pop me in my house and they home when they do something wrong, you tell them don't do it. They won't do it every week now. They got to every 8 months now. And after a while, it'll leave. He said it will drive it far from them. But if you just let them have their way, this is going to get worse. It's going to get worse. And after a while, they start cursing. And you hear people talking to your children. They be talking to them. Shut up. Don't do that. They be almost about to curse. Sometimes they may do curse. But see, it ain't no need for that. Jesus already gave us what to do. Jesus gave us the answer to the problem. Amen. To solve the problem with, amen. Everybody got to train their children to have good children. You got to train them the Bible way. Amen. That's what we got to do. Amen. Proverbs 19:18. Proverbs 19:18. Amen. Solomon was the wisest man that ever lived. Amen. God gave him the right instruction for the whole world. He said, listen, he said it for the whole world. Amen. He got wisdom. Amen. Proverbs 19:18.
Amen.
Amen. What is it? Look, everybody got it? Say amen.
Amen.
All right, now we read.
Chasing thy son while there is hope.
All right there. Chasing thy son. I mean, correct. Chasing thy son while he is hope. Let me tell you something. From 1 to 6 years old, let me tell you something. If you pop that child hard and right, I'm going to tell you something. You ain't got no business hitting him no more after 6 years old. I'm saying you the truth. You know what Mama used to do? She could look at us after she got through. Listen, when we get to the church or something, or then home, people come over to my house, she could look at us. She could whoop us with her eyes. We look at us like that. She said, I know what Mama will do, so I don't care what nobody say. Said, I know what that look mean. And you ain't got to listen. But see, if you ain't ever whipped them, you ain't ever popped them, you know, they know everything go. Everything is just like they want it to go. That's wrong teaching. That's bad teaching. He told us to teach them. Read it over.
It says, chasing thy son
Chasing
while
thy
there is
son.
hope.
Chasing him while he's young. I tell you what you do. Don't try to train him until he get. Don't say that to him. Just let him halfway till he get about 15, and you try to train him. You know what that child will do? He'll shovel you down on the floor and get in the car with somebody else and take off, and probably hit you. You know, because you ain't never taught him. You ain't never put the fear in him. No, children aren't supposed to walk around scared of their parent. But when they do wrong, they're supposed to be feared. It's just like the Bible said, fear the Lord, O ye saints. We ain't scared of the Lord every day. I'm not scared until I do something wrong, and then I'm scared. Because I know God got to punish sin, and sin will be in me. That's why I'm scared. Amen. I ain't scared, but I'm scared the punishment and the wrath that'll come up on me. Amen. So the children, when they go to do something wrong, and you tell them to do something, they need to know what you mean. You know, they need to know you're not playing. They need to know when you're playing and when you're not playing. Amen. Yes, you can play with them, but then you need to have a serious part about you to keep them out of trouble, to keep them out of dangers. Amen. Because I tell you what, don't try to raise your children. Wait till they get about 17, 18, and say, you try to tell them. So don't you get in the car with those boys. He said, let me get my coat. He said, they ain't never did it for talking. Say, I'll be back. Say, just give me a few minutes. Just leave just like you ain't said anything. But now listen, if you had to come spank them and pop them, he said, listen, so I'm not going nowhere. Say, y'all gonna go, but y'all going without me tonight. Said, my mother don't play when it comes to knowing what's right and knowing what's wrong. So my mother taught me, and I'm taking this stuff in because I know it's going to be good for me. So that's the way we need to train our children. This is the Bible way. These are not my words. These are the words of God. This is the Holy Bible. You got it too. That's all that.
So let not thy soul spare for his crime.
Listen, let's let that. I'm going to read that over again. I'm going to explain that too. Read it over.
It says, and let not thy soul spare for his crime.
He said, and let not thy soul spare for him crying. In other words, just because he told him you're going to whip him for acting up, he started crying. He said, well, I'm not going to do that because that's my baby. He said, go ahead and whip him anyway. He said, spare not him from crying because it's going to do him good. Because after a while, they'll learn the pattern. And after a while, they'll learn. So all I got to do is cry. Mom will hit. And it'll be just as bad because you never whipped them because they were crying. But it says, spare not the crying. Amen. So this is what we got to do. This is where we got to train our children. Jesus left it plain for us. Amen. That's all that verse?
Yes, sir.
Amen. Proverbs 23:13. Proverbs 23:13. Proverbs 23:13. Amen. What is that?
Withhold not correction from a child.
Let me see. Everybody got it?
Amen.
We say amen, then I'm going to move. Amen. Proverbs 23:13.
Amen.
Read.
Withhold not correction from a child.
Listen, withhold not correction from a child. Now listen, if a child do something bad 15 times, you're just going to talk. You're going to talk to him 10 times. You're going to let him get away 10 times. You're just going to talk to him. But that up 5 times, you're going to have to spank him. You can't leave God's word. Anytime you leave God's word, you're going to pay for it. You got to use all of God's word. Amen. If you say love that child, you're going to love it 10 times. So you know you shouldn't do that. So you should obey me. Say this is right. I'm teaching you the best way because I know what's best for you. You know, if he do bad 15 times, you talk to him 10 times. But you're gonna have to pop him 5 times. You know, now you can't ever get away with everything. There won't be no teaching. It'll just be talking. He said training, popping, and whipping go along with training. Amen. You don't want to do it, you're gonna be getting them in and out of prison because they ain't gonna pay no attention to what you say. Amen. They're not gonna do anything you say. See, a child can't train itself. Amen. Amen. Okay. Read that verse over.
Withhold not correction from a child.
Withhold not correction from a child. Jesus told us to do that. Don't withhold it. Because Jesus wants the best children we can have. He wants children that's not going to hardly give us any trouble. Because they're going to know what's right and wrong when we go. The children going to have their own training. If we train them before we die. Read. That's it.
For if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die.
He said if you beat him with a rod, you ain't talking about beating with no rod. Now he's talking about spanking with a little switch. That's the word they use in the King James. Listen, he said if you beat him with a rod, he will not die. So I'm say if you whip him with a switch, he won't die. No, he won't die if you whip him. He'll just be a good child, that's all. Amen. He'll just be a good child. He'll just know what you mean. He'll know right from wrong. He'll know what to do because the parents be done taught it to him. And don't let nobody tell you, if you spank your child or pop him with a switch, he gonna die. He will not die. My boys ain't dead. I popped them. My boys ain't dead. I'm not dead. Amen. We ain't dead. They're not gonna die, but they're gonna know about God. Amen. They're going to live for God. Amen. They may get away from what you taught them, but he's going to come back to it. And he may get away from it. If he's married, he may have 1 or 2 children while he's still married. But one thing about it, he's going to come to us and say, this ain't the way to live, this is what taught me. He'll come right back to the same teaching. He may not stick with that teaching, but he'll come back to it. He don't have no choice because the Bible said he would stick with it. Amen. Listen. Let's look at verse 14. Proverbs 23:14. This is what it says.
Thou shalt beat him with the rod, and shalt deliver his soul from hell.
Listen, that's what I did. He ain't talking about beating with no rod now. He's talking about spanking. He take a switch with it. He ain't talking about no rod. Listen. Read over.
Thou shalt beat him with the rod, and shalt deliver his soul from hell.
Let's say you don't go to church, and you tell that child, so look, say, but you have not trained. You don't go to church, but you ain't trained. You say, listen, so don't you get in the car with those boys. Okay, since he don't go to church, you don't go to church, this child is not saved. He get in the car anyway, and go down the road, they run to something and kill him off. He died. Listen, if you had a whip, you would save his soul from death, from hell. He wouldn't have died and went to hell because he wouldn't have got in the car like with those boys and got killed. You took that training, you say, stay here home today, they would stay here home. But see, he died in sin. He had